Shalom, brothers and sisters. I tell you, the whole world can clearly see the chaos between America and Russia. Are they going to be friends? Are they going to listen to each other? No. That ship has sailed, sunk, and gone past the Titanic. Okay, the same with China. We all see it clearly. That ship has sailed and sunk, but America still thinks they can make demands on China and make threats. Like that's going to help the case at all, or that they're even going to listen. Blinken warns Beijing against helping Russia. What are you going to do? Shoot down a balloon, wreck a train, throw a tantrum, make another weird demon inspired devil performance to scare the Chinese? US Secretary of State Antony Blinken warned China that its material support for Russia's war against Ukraine would attract sanctions and condemned the unacceptable violation of American sovereignty by the Chinese spy balloon. Blinken and Wang held talks on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference in Munich, Germany on Saturday in the first high-level meeting since the spy balloon saga. This is not the hobby balloon saga. This is the spy balloon saga. The secretary directly spoke to the unacceptable violation of US sovereignty and international law by the People's Republic of China's high-altitude surveillance balloon. During the meeting, Blinken made it clear that the US will not stand for any violation of their sovereignty. But you can bring all your boats right off our coast, no problem. Fly balloons all over the place. Cool, we don't like it, but yeah, anyway. Wang called the balloon episode a political farce manufactured by the US and accused them of using all means to block and suppress China. Now, this is to each other's faces. Do they sound like friends? Blinken condemned the intercontinental ballistic missile test by North Korea as the latest destabilizing act carried out by Pyongyang and emphasized the need for responsible powers to respond to significant international challenges. So he took him on about his small child in North Korea as well. During the meeting, Blinken reaffirmed that there had been no change to the long-standing one China policy of the US, and he underscored the importance of maintaining peace and stability, peace and security, peace and safety in the Taiwan Strait. The secretary reiterated President Biden's statements that the US will compete and will unapologetically stand up for our values and our interests, but that we do not want conflict with the PRC and we are not looking for a new Cold War. Okay, so number one, the one China policy that they say they're definitely holding on to means they agree that Taiwan belongs to China. There is no separate entity called Taiwan and they won't deal with them. At the same time, they're dealing with them and arming them and doing exercises with them and helping them to build conflict with the Chinese. So they're lying. And then they're talking about their values. What values? I've seen the values disappear completely, publicly, in the world's face. So I don't know what values you're upholding. And please, we don't want any conflict with you, and we don't want a new Cold War because we're afraid. This is paper tiger moments like this that are not good at all. China says we will never accept the US point fingers at Beijing-Moscow relations. China's comprehensive strategic partnership of cooperation is based on non-alignment, non-confrontation, non-targeting of third parties, which is within sovereignty of two independent countries, said Minister Wang. Yeah. He's saying we, grown-ups, are allowed to make our own friends, and you have no say in who we play with on the playground, even if we in our clique both hate your guts. Things are tense and ready to go down. Again, our blessed hope draws nigh. God bless. Keep watching. Shalom.